Red Pill disclaimer. Welcome to Gawdzell's channel. By watching this video, you are choosing to take the red pill and see how deep the rabbit hole goes. All opinions expressed are Gawdzell's alone, and any copyrighted content belongs to its respective owners. Viewer discretion is advised.
Can you see it now? Can you see the Matrix for what it truly is?
Alright, y'all, we're gonna hop right into it. No intro.
Wash yourself to become anyone you want. You just need to take control over your mental programming. Repeat this before falling asleep every night to reprogram your subconscious. I am grateful for the abundant happiness, vibrant health, and limitless wealth flowing into my life. Each day, I am becoming the best version of myself, achieving my highest potential effortlessly and joyfully. Do it for the next 30 days and watch amazing changes take place as you shift your beliefs, raise your vibration, and reprogram your mind. Innertune does all three, allowing you to reprogram your mind effortlessly. Change your beliefs, change your life. You can brainwash yourself to become anyone you want.
Human being has to have a sense of purpose. The feeling of no purpose is suicidal. So what people do is they create a false sense of purpose. Their false sense of purpose will be attention. If I get so much attention from people and so much recognition, then I'm fulfilled. But then you can never realize that. You can never get enough attention. Other people say money. If I make enough money, man, I'm going to be happy. But we see how many people get to that point and they're not fulfilled and they're miserable. You as an individual, you had a purpose in life. You had something you were meant to achieve because you have a unique DNA, unique genetics, and unique parents, a unique experience. Something about you is truly original and weird. And to the degree that you mine that weirdness and your uniqueness, you can become fulfilled. You can create something beautiful and lasting. Human being has to have a sense of purpose. The feeling of no purpose is suicidal.
That is true, though.
I never had chocolate ice cream before.
Chocolate?
No. Especially chocolate ice cream in a cone. I never had that.
Were you a kid?
Yeah, I never had that. Even when I was an adult, I never had that before. I sure wish I could try some someday.
I can't when you're asleep. Oh, my friend.
You talking about you can when you go to sleep. So messed up. Damn.
A man should not waste his sperm, which is the essence of his own life. No wise farmer throws his seeds away.
True.
Black man dropping seeds everywhere. I'm not trying to be vulgar. But look, sisters and brothers, what you call pleasure has always brought you pain. Silly man. Drunk. Doped up. Trying to get a woman every day. Every night. Wasting himself away so that at 20 he looks like he's 35. What's the matter with you? Well, I'm just having a good time. No, time is the most precious wealth that we have. And you are destroying time by what you call a good time.
Damn, that's real. That is real, man. You gotta keep that energy in, for real. You really do. You may not think it's affecting you, but it is. It's definitely is.
Yeah. Who is the creator of the simulation?
Some people say it's aliens. There was a professor at Oxford who wrote a paper about this back in 2003 named Nick Bostrom, and he thinks it's future versions of ourselves. So he thinks we're in what we'd call an ancestor simulation. Like if we created a game of ancient Rome, they would be like our ancestors in a way. There are others who say it's God or pure consciousness outside of the Matrix. So all the religions, not just any specific religion, but pretty much all of them, have been telling us that the physical world is not the real world, that there's another world out there beyond this. And so that's yet another theory of what's outside.
Do you believe this is probable, possible?
I believe it's probable, like more than a 50% chance that we are inside some type of...
Those are pretty high odds.
Well, yeah, and as I studied the different religions, I realized that they were telling us the same thing that modern computer science and that modern physics is starting to tell us about the nature of reality.
What if somebody or something shut this game off instantly? What would happen to us?
Well, this depends a little bit on what I call the NPC version or the RPG version. So NPC means non-player character. And those are the characters inside the video games that are just AI. The bank teller or the bartender or the...
Who is the creator of the...
It said that this girl went missing back in 2001 after recording this video where she placed two mirrors together and something really strange happened.
Something really strange going on here, and if something ends up happening to me, I just hope that this video can maybe explain it. Okay, so I have these two mirrors in my room. As you can see, they're pretty normal looking mirrors, but I was cleaning and I had them kind of set up like this, and I noticed something really weird. Just watch. See, when you look through the mirror into the other one, it becomes like a window.
I don't know if people know this or not, but facing two mirrors together is something you just shouldn't do, and it's said to open portals or bring in really bad energies or spirits. Sometimes good, but usually bad.
And there's this huge warehouse, grocery store or something down there. But wait, it gets even crazier. Watch this. The moment of truth. 3, 2, 1. Whoa.
That is so creepy.
People believe that she entered the back rooms and she's an SPC now.
What the hell? What is this place? Hello? 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 How far does it go?
What? So weird.
It said that this girl went missing back in 2000.
Interesting. I don't know if that's real though.
Someone says low white blood cells. If you have low white blood cells, what you need is chlorophyll again. Chlorophyll, nothing builds white blood cells and red blood cells faster than chlorophyll. So you're going to go back to that natural green juice that we talk about if you're having low white blood cells. Because remember, those are made inside of the bones. Okay, so you need chlorophyll. Sea moss is also good for the bones. So if you're consuming foods that are high in calcium, the bones are made up of calcium, then see, you're nurturing the bones. So watercress, high in calcium. Sea moss, high in calcium. Kelp, high in calcium. Okay? And then additional to that, you're consuming the natural chlorophyll. That's going to build up your white blood cells while you're also putting enough calcium back into the blood for the bones to restore the bone marrow and everything. Okay? Very simple when you know what you're doing. So green juice is going to be your friend. All right? Someone says low white blood cells. If you have low white blood cells, what you need is chlorophyll again.
My mother, when she was in hospice, my mother died of liver cancer 15 years ago, and this is when I really started my journey. They stopped feeding her. She did not eat for 4 to 5 days. She didn't need insulin. When we tested her blood, it was fine.
Damn.
So I was like, it's the food that's doing all of this. And the nurse stood there and was like, yeah, we know. Yeah. I'm like, but yeah, you're giving people all this medication.
Right.
People want the medication. They would rather have you crack their chest open and put a stent in their hearts than to stop eating bloody steaks. My mother, when she was in hospice, my mother died of liver cancer 15 years ago.
I never got that.
30 years of age. That was happening to me. And the last person that saw that was a woman named Audrey Williams. She said, what's wrong with you? I said, I don't know. She said, you're sick, you better see a doctor because you're too young. You're 30 years of age. And I did. And it happened. But I had to stop eating. On the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th day, I was happy. On the 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, I was going and holding on to the bathroom. Everything was spinning around. Why? Because all of the mucus that was leaving my brain, my eyes was very foggy. I couldn't see. I was already wearing glasses, but now it's worse. But on the 17th, 18th, 19th, on the 17th day I woke up, I was looking at the ceiling, and I remember feeling so calm, a feeling that I had not experienced in many, many, many years. I was calm. On the 27th day, I didn't hear the wheezing in my chest from the asthma. My diabetes, I couldn't find glucose in my sugar. But on the 57th day of fasting, of not eating anything, I had an erection. Why? Why? Aha! They drain out. It drained out because I was taking these herbs and drinking water. Taking these herbs and juice and drinking water. And the body got a chance to do what? Cleanse itself. You see, it's easy. It's easy to bring back that happiness that we could love, that we could share, talk about it.
And so all you need to do is focus on a person long enough or an object long enough, anything that you want long enough, and you are now entangled with that thing. And information changes in that thing can be reflected in you. And your brain is literally a holographic generator that takes all that information from all that entanglement and forms its own neurological shapes and structures to match those information points. So you're literally building a holographic library of memories throughout your whole life. And so...
Dang.
Here is where your third eye is, and if we dive deep into the brain right there, right behind there is your pineal gland.
It's going to be this reddish, purple, tiny little structure, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is the pineal gland.
The pineal gland stands as the most mysterious and intriguing component of the endocrine system, earning esteemed titles such as the third eye, the seat of the soul, and the epicenter of enlightenment. Nestled deep within the brain, this small pine cone-shaped gland plays a...
Right here is...
Bro, my galaxy gas right now, bro.
Bro, what are you doing, bro?
I'm trying to fix my galaxy gas.
Bro, what has Atlanta done to the youth?
I don't know where Atlanta is, bro. Bro, my galaxy gas right now, bro.
Bro, what are you
doing? What is, bro?
Here are some of the top mistakes that women make in marriage. Number 1, putting your kids first before your spouse. You married your spouse, so put him first. Doesn't mean you have to neglect your kids at all. Number 2 is not setting boundaries. We need to set boundaries, and we need to learn as women how to say no to things so we have more time and energy for our spouse. Number 3 is trying to change your husband. You married him for who he is, so don't try to change him. Love him for exactly who he is. Number 4, not wanting physical or sexual intimacy. Our men, our husbands need it. They were designed to need it. They love making love to you. Number 5 is not taking care of yourself. We all need to take care of ourselves. We want our husbands to also. Number 6 is focusing on the negative things that he does. Try focusing on only the positive things. Your marriage will be way more happier. The next one is not being direct and clear with your feelings. Most men would love to help you or do things for you, but you just have to tell them exactly what you want. The next one is comparing yourself to others, your marriage, your relationships, your life. The grass is not greener on the other side all the time. So stop comparing and look for the positives in your marriage once again. The last one is involving friends or family in your relationship. There are boundaries in all things. I missed one. Overscheduling. Us women are so good at overscheduling our lives. That is a huge intimacy killer. So say no to here.
One of the main questions that I get asked.
Let me see this.
Unbelievable.
You do that all the
I have a
time.
huge problem with this dish. It's that you haven't made it for me sooner.
Thank you, Chef.
Because if you had, Drew, then I would know how good you are at cooking food that's bad.
I'm sorry, Chef.
And when I say bad, I mean Michael Jackson bad.
Thank you, Chef.
You know how he looked really, really bad at the end of his life?
Chef, I'm sorry. I don't know if you like the dish or not.
You don't know if I like the dish or not? Well, let's put it this way. Pack your knives, get out, you're off the show.
Sorry, Chef.
Because you should be working in the finest restaurant in the world.
Thank you, Chef.
Just not any world that I live in.
Sorry, Chef.
Because frankly, Drew, I'm jealous of you.
Thank you, Chef.
And your ability to not give a about...
That is exactly how he be, though. He making it seem like they're good, and then he'll switch up on them.
I finally found
man.
3 different ways that you can open tightly sealed jars to where you never need somebody else's help ever again. Come here, and I'm going to show you. The first method is the squeeze method. That's where you add pressure to the sides of the lid until air is released from the jar and you can open the actual jar itself. So as you can see, this is a unopened jar. You just put pressure on both sides and you hear the pop. Now you can open it, no struggle at all. Next one. Next one is the can opener method. So all you have to do is get a can opener, put it to the side of the jar, and then push up. Now you can open the jar, no problem at all. Okay, and the next one's super easy. The next one is super easy. All you have to do is just hold it upside down for about 10 seconds, and then they open super simple. So 3 different ways. You should never need help from somebody else ever again. Have fun. I finally found out the 3 different...
You're gorgeous.
Thank you so much, sweetheart.
That's crazy though. Like we never knew how to open them things. We ever used to struggle and stuff like that. That's crazy, man. You don't be knowing stuff like that.
You look like a movie star.
Thank you so much. You're so sweet.
You have a beautiful smile.
Thank you.
And I love your energy.
Thank you. I appreciate
Yes,
You look so beautiful today.
Thank you.
And I hope you have an amazing day.
Thank you.
I love your hair.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're so beautiful.
I just want to know one. I know all these Christmas lights are shining right now, but honestly, you guys are outshining all of them.
Oh, come on, it's love day. Y'all stay blessed.
You're gorgeous.
That's always good. Getting a compliment. It's always a good thing. All right.
Hey guys, here's a 60-second tap massage exercise that you can do to increase the energy flow in your body, okay? Here's what we do. We're gonna set a timer for 60 seconds, and we're going to tap and vibrate our body for 60 seconds. Ready? Let's begin.
60 seconds.
So what we wanna do is exhale through our nose.
You do you, man.
The best
all that.
snack if you have back pain is pumpkin seeds because it's the highest in magnesium. It's been found to decrease inflammation, decrease your blood pressure, decrease muscle spasms, decrease depression and anxiety, and most importantly, help you sleep. Eat more pumpkin seeds. The
I didn't even know you
best
can eat
snack
pumpkin seeds.
if you have back pain
How many of y'all eat pumpkin seeds? Do y'all like them? Is they pretty good?
When you say the Adderall working out, was that for you or was that for image?
Image, because I wanted to be the best of the best of the, I wanted to be that. And it's like, nah, since I've been on the mushrooms, not the psychedelic mushrooms, but like the lion's mane, the reishi, the cordyceps, the turkey tail, like it's like the mushroom blend pre-workouts and stuff like that before I go work out. It give me a better cognitive function. It's like beet juice and the saffron give you that mental focus that you be looking for. It give you all of them things. And I'm thankful that I caught myself because I was headed for destruction.
Was that for you?
Cause what's going on? Oh, hell. Hey, you know what?
What is that?
They out there eating the I don't know what they out there eating. Fuck this. What the fuck was that he just threw in that grease? Huh? Who is this nigga? Don't nobody know him? Who is that you just bit, nigga? Oh my God, he'll put sauce on your fucking child. I'm telling you, y'all need to start fucking investigating.
Put sauce on your child.
Who in the hell is these people?
Oh my goodness.
Who?
That's crazy.
He don't even care. You still got the nigga's crumbs on your lip. Oh my goodness. Yep. I know the devil. I know him. That nigga number start with a 6. It's 666 1. Cause what's going on? Oh hell. Hey, you know what? Hey, they out there eating the I don't know what they out there eating. Cause I sat over there and I told y'all stop smoking that shit. I told y'all. Now look at your fucking household. You in the house by yourself. It wasn't even no baby or a dog in there. Now it's a baby holding a dog. Or the dog holding the baby. Which one? Which one? Huh? They both sound crazy than a mother. Put that shit down. Get your ass out of here and go beat somebody. Cause I sat over there and I told y'all stop smoking that shit. I told y'all. Now look.
This is the most powerful smoothie that cleanses your blood, kidneys, skin, and liver, as well as helping you lose weight. You will eliminate waste through urine. For this recipe, we will need a few sprigs of fresh parsley. In a blender, we will add the finely chopped parsley and a cup of water. Blend everything for a few minutes. Parsley is a plant whose properties provide us with countless health benefits. The green apple provides the fiber and potassium that the body needs to stay fit. In addition, it helps reduce high blood pressure and control cholesterol levels. In the blender, we will add the apple along with the juice we obtained from the parsley and blend until the apple is completely crushed. Before continuing, I want to send a special greeting to our followers. Today, we greet Maria from Argentina and Mr. Juan from California. We deeply appreciate their constant support in each of our videos. Among the minerals that the apple provides are potassium, phosphorus, and boron. The apple is one of the fruits richest in boron, a mineral that facilitates the absorption of calcium and magnesium in the body. Finally, we add the juice of 2 lemons. Take this smoothie in the morning as many times as you want, as it will work day after day, helping to eliminate all toxins from the body through urine. This is the most powerful.
This is Marcellus Williams, a man who's set to be executed in 4 days. Now, I have a problem. One of my followers just sent me this information, so I did hours of research, and I witnessed something that I've never seen before. The prosecutors, the people who put people in jail, came out and said, hey, he might not have done it. Can we just give him life in prison instead? They were denied.
Right.
The family of the victim, he supposedly came out and said, hey, don't do it. And they were ignored. But why? Well, the answer is no one knows. But the story gets a little crazier than that. See, this isn't the first time he was supposed to be executed. Back in 2015, in the last minute, the governor of Missouri, this was in Missouri, by the way, comes out and says, stop. They found new evidence. He really might not have done it. So the governor makes a special council of judges to do an investigation. They said, okay, well, he might not have done it. We're making you a report, Governor. The governor says, great. But the governor resigns. A new governor comes in and he says, I don't want to see the report. You guys are all done. and he's going to be executed. So they went to the Supreme Court of Missouri, and the Supreme Court of Missouri said, let's just go through with it anyway. So the prosecutors came out and they did their own investigation, and they said, wow, he really might not have done it. The trial was a mess, and I'm going to be frank here, racist. 11 white jurors and 1 black juror were selected in Missouri. A black juror was rejected because his hair was kind of messy and unkempt. He didn't look trustworthy. And most importantly, the DNA on the weapon did not match his. So the prosecutors go over to his team. They said, let's talk it out. What if we just give him a plea deal, life in prison, which would give everyone time to come together and figure everything out. But in what is being called a bizarre twist, a judge rejects it. He just says, no, we're going to go through with it anyway. Now, all people are asking for is time. They're not asking he walks out. They're just asking for time. And it would be one thing if his team was asking for this to be stopped, but if prosecutors, if representatives, if people, if the victims' families are asking for a little more time, then I think it warrants that. Now, 4 days is not a long time, so where do we go from here? Well, as many people as possible needs to be aware of this, because bringing attention on an issue does a lot more than people may think. Governors, prosecutors, the Supreme Court, they all work for you. So again, in 4 days, the fate of a man is decided. So really, I just thought you should know, especially the people of Missouri, what some of your employees have decided to do to Marcellus Williams.
It's tough, man. That is so messed up. Like, at least give him some time. Like, if it's that many, they saying that many people, he didn't do it, he didn't do it. Dang. Like, even the DNA didn't even add up. They don't have the right to just do that. God dang it, man. That's messed up. They need to slow down, for real.
I don't see it as me having this gangster thug image. Thug.
We got that Beijing that don't come on. We got that Beijing that don't rub on. We got that Beijing you can't rub on, baby. We got that Beijing you can't rub on.
Take them serious. Guys, it's too funny for that. Oh, this is beautiful. This is nice. That's nice. Nice views. Nice views. What do y'all like the more? Y'all like summer, fall, winter? What is your favorite seasons? What is y'all favorite? I like summer and spring.
Huh? Let me show you how to run from the police. Have a little fun. Come on, man. Get me out of here. Come on. Get me out of here. This is quick. This is quick drying. Help, bitch. Pull. Come on. Pull. Get me out of here. Come on. Pull. Come on, bitch. It's drying up on me. Damn. Come on, man.
When we analyze the DNA, predominantly even of African Americans, just like you said, Yaki, we see there's a lot of significant differences between us and a lot of other races of people. It's just a scientific fact. As a matter of fact, when you look into the genetics of black people and you look at these scientific studies that come out, they're not based on black people. The scientific studies are based on middle-aged Caucasian Europeans. And then the doctor's going to prescribe you medication and pharmaceuticals based on a middle-aged European, but you're a black person, right? Of various different ages. So those things typically don't apply to you. Understanding that we have specific genes that can be activated, some are deactivated, and just like Yaki said, we're not like anyone else. Even going out in the sun, we need more sunlight than the average person because what happens is when the sun comes down and reflects on our skin, the way our DNA is set up and the way our melanin is set up, it actually spreads out at the photons as heat. So we need to get more vitamin D, and the only way to do that is to stay in the sun longer, expose yourself to more sunlight so your body can absorb more of that energy, because we actually can alchemically convert that energy. When we analyze the DNA,
Seeing a lot of people ask me if I'm still 100% vegan.
Nope, you're not.
Because I've been showing you guys
me
That
cooking
guy
a little
was
bit.
hitting. That's
And
what
the
it
answer
is.
is not
No.
anymore.
No.
And the reason being is, I think I told some of you guys that when I got, you want some more? Okay. That when I was pregnant, I had just like started craving meat. And I was vegan for 13 years up until then. And I was just like, well, I'm going to just give my body what it wants right now because I'm doing a really hard job of growing a human. And I also wanted to make sure Halo was getting the proper nutrients and things he needed. But I still love vegan food. I eat it like still mostly all the time. It's just if I have like a inkling or craving for chicken or something, I'll eat it. But I don't eat a lot.
Sometimes.
But it's like if I want it, I'm gonna have it, and then that's it. And then yeah. But I just wanted to answer because I've seen a bunch of you guys asking if I still am. But yeah, I was looking it up and I see so many women like me who were vegan for years and years. Once they got pregnant, it's like out the window. Seeing a lot of people ask me if I'm still.
If you have tough mucus in your throat you can't shake up, if you have a dry, irritating cough, if you feel like there's something stuck in there, you know, sometimes you feel the irritation, it feels like a string is stuck in there, there's a plant that can help you. Now, this plant works 4 ways. Number 1, it's astringent, so it has a pulling, drawing effect on the area. Number 2, it soothes the mucous membranes, giving you relief from the irritation. Number 3 is anti-inflammatory, so it fights the inflammation causing the irritation. And number 4, it's astringent. So it has a drawing, pulling effect. You want, this plant is called plantain, not plantain, the weed, not the fruits, okay? You're going to make a tea of it or use a tincture, 60 drops, or you can combine it with some honey and take a teaspoon every 2 hours. It's going to help you get rid of the irritation and that congested mucus that feels stuck. If you have tough mucus.
So how long y'all been married?
Me and this old dude here?
Yeah.
Too long for comfort.
Miss Willie, you hear that?
Hey, we've been married as long as baseball is old.
Miss Willie, what you got to say about that?
I wouldn't trade him for the world.
Oh, I know that's right.
I wouldn't trade this man for all day and a man in the world.
I know that's
that
right.
I would want other than him. Now, whenever you cross him, you got a problem.
Yeah, you gonna get him at you.
You got a problem. You hear me? You got a problem. You have to go ahead and do what you're gonna do to him when you cross him. But other than that, he's the best man any woman could ever ask for.
You hear that, Mr. Willie?
He knows I know it.
Don't start crying now.
I'm no crying, I ain't no crying. He know I'm telling the truth.
He said he'd trade you for a biscuit earlier. That's what he told us.
He didn't say that.
Don't know.
For a biscuit?
Trade me for no woman.
I said biscuit.
Pretty and yelling, long haired she is, wide hipped.
She ain't got nothing on you.
She gonna hit him with that towel.
Tell her, say, well, you throw all that aside and get on the sheet now, and talk to me.
Well, you put it down on him, don't you? Oh.
You give him he didn't say that. He did not just say that.
Y'all crazy.
that was crazy. You put it down on him. Like, what?
So how long y'all been
Why
married?
you say that? Oh my goodness, that is funny.
God dang. You say it's only
Bruh, who hates moving, man? Moving is like, that make, bro, that be having you reminiscing, all type of stuff, man. Like, moving is not easy at all, I swear it's not.
You should have got the bigger U-Haul because we ain't even gonna be able to do this shit in one trip. Like I'm back at Walmart throwing a fucking truck. Now why the fuck you ain't hired 2 men in one truck? So you gotta get the washer and dryer too?
Hell yeah.
What a dolly at?
We ain't got one, bro.
That's tough.
You ain't got no dolly.
Gotta have a dolly.
Shut the fuck up. Same pace, same pace. Come on, push, go ahead. Turn this shit off. I don't want them to see this shit. Now, you sure that bitch gonna fit through the door? I ain't got a fucking puff left. I would've fucking flatlined. Who in their right mind go build an architecture and say, let's put the living room on the 2nd floor? You get the side. Shit. Better be glad we found a dolly. Go in at an angle. Watch my hand. Watch my hand. God damn it, Johnny, watch my hand. Are we going upstairs?
Yeah. God damn. You stronger than me. Why would I go for...
The weight is shifting. You're going to fucking equilibrium up. 2, 3. I said 3. Yo, Ian, hold on. I got more weight. Sit down. Sit down, goddammit. You need my inhaler? Shit. Take the bitch. You can just slide it from here. You don't even need me.
Come on, bro. This is a light as shit, bro. Come on, bro.
Ain't shit light that came off this truck, man. This going on the second floor, too?
3rd floor, man.
You ain't got to tell me twice. Fuck.
You need to understand that when even on your check, when you're writing a check, the place where you put your name on a check, look at that line, what you're signing on, and get a magnifying glass, and you will find that's not a solid line to sign your name on. That is written. It's a typed written sentence that's been honed down to microscopic size. Get a magnifying glass and read on a check what is said where you sign your name. That's why the attorneys tell you, you better check the small print. The small print is ultra small. Where you sign your name on a check is saying something. Go back and read it. You need to understand that according to the old Phoenician Canaanite system, which we call today our judicial, educational and judicial system, there is no law in this country or in the Western world, no law, federal, state, county, city, commercial, it makes no difference. There is no law on the books anywhere in this country that applies to you as an individual creature. There is no law, because the people who designed the system thousands of years ago realized that there's 2 of you. There's the one that your mother gave birth to, that God created, so to speak, and even your mother didn't know what you were doing. Even your father and your mother have no idea what you're thinking or what you will do. You don't even know. So consequently, they have no control over you, your flesh and blood self. But somebody has to control this show, and so consequently, the ancient Phoenician Canaanites developed a system by which they would assign to every person a second you. And this is the way it works in America. There is 2 of you. Just as there are 2 states in this country, of every state is 2 states. You have the state of Nevada and Nevada State. You have Cal State, California State, and State of California. Not the same thing at all. California State, according to the law, is one thing. State of California is totally different. Has nothing to do with each other at all. It's the difference between being a lawyer and an attorney. Has nothing to do with them at all. It's totally separate words, means totally separate things. Consequently, when you understand how words and terms are used and symbols are used, then we go back to the idea of the court. And as I said, there is no law in this country on any books that applies to you. None. All law in the Western civilization applies only to cooperations, co-ops. All law applies only to corporations, period. Across the board. No other, end of sentence. Consequently, there is no law that applies to you personally, so consequently, the system has made each one of you a corporation. And how now do you distinguish which one, when someone's addressing you, that they're addressing you as the one that your mother gave birth to, or the corporate you? Very simple. According to British law, when you sign your name, upper and lower case, that is applying to your body. Your flesh and blood self is spelled, according to British and American law, upper and lower case, capital letter, lower case. That's you, your personal self. There is no law that can be applied to an upper and lower case name, period. No law at all can be applied to an upper and lower case name, because there is no law over you. Therefore, every piece of important bills, insurance, driver's license, identification, taxes, I don't care what it is. If it's a piece of business, period, in any kind of way, shape, or form, your name must, by law, international maritime admiralty banking law, your name must appear in all capital letters. You will never get a bill or anything that has your name upper and lowercase, because there is no law that applies to an upper and lowercase name, period. So if Sears is going to send you a bill, if you go into Baskin Robbins or Sears and you order a pair of shoes, what are you going to do? They're going to give you a ticket, and you're going to put it on your bill, and then they're expecting you to pay the bill. And consequently, they're going to charge you. Well, that's the same thing. You go into a courtroom. They're going to read out the charges. And the cop gave you the ticket, and you have been charged with speeding or whatever. And therefore, you have to pay the charge. Well, once you understand that in America, according to our laws in America, you cannot pay a bill. Did you know that? According to international banking law, Americans cannot pay a bill. So when you say, well, I got to pay this, I'll pay that bill.
Yo, that is crazy, man. How they got all these laws. It's all bullcrap, man. For real. At the end of the day, it's all bullcrap. Like, this is a free planet. And the sun never asked for money from us. The earth never asked for money. They set this bullcrap up. It's all fake, man. For real.
Uh-oh.
What?
People.
Oh no, people.
That is how it be though sometimes.
People that vibrate the highest utilize isolation. People that vibrate the highest energetically utilize isolation. Now, what do I mean by utilizing isolation? Because usually when the average person thinks about isolation, they think about something that's lonely, sad, and depressive. But you see, people that vibrate the highest, they know that if they are productive in their times of temporary isolation, this could be the tool that takes them to the next level.
Yeah.
That's like you, for example. You know what it means now to utilize your times of isolation. You have had times in your life where you were alone. And instead of becoming stagnant, you use that time to work on yourself. So then when it was time to come back to your people, you actually came out of that time of isolation 10 times better. That's like you, for example.
It's so big. We over there cutting green onions.
With my little shovel.
Green, they don't have. These were the ones I was picked. Was the young green. Pick some turnip leaves. This is already.
Push it.
To the size of my head.
Hey, man. What's going on? This room service. Y'all good in here? This good? Everything good? You ain't pee on this, did you? I'm gonna watch it anyway. Yeah. Room service. You ate today? Huh? Where you going? You didn't eat? I'm about to go to the other cat room and see what they shit clean. I'm gonna put your shit in the washing machine though while I'm at it. Hey, Mr. Whiskers, what's going on? Fluffy, hey boy. You still sitting on that couch, boy. I'm about to wash these clothes real quick. See what the fuck y'all niggas up in here doing. This shit crazy. Can't believe this shit. They got me in this bitch washing the cat car. Mr. Fluff. Let me see what the fuck his ass doing down here. Let me go down these motherfucking steps real quick. I'm the best motherfucking maid ever. Y'all niggas, y'all ain't never had a motherfucking housemaid like me. Ain't this about a bitch. Skid, come here, boy. This shit crazy. I would've never even known to come down here fucking with you, sir. This shit crazy as hell. Hey, Lil Spike, what's going on, man? You good? I'm about to go back upstairs and see what the fuck Whiskers ass and them doing. This shit crazy as hell. I'ma see y'all niggas later, though. Wiz, what you up there doing, boy? Huh? You hungry? Is you hungry? I'm finna mop real quick. Smelling me, boy. Hey, man. What's going on? This room service. Y'all good in here? Cause the type of white I wanna be say, I'ma wake up and jump out of a fucking cloud today, nigga. Yeah. What you do yesterday? Huh? You definitely didn't do what the fuck I just did, bitch. Cause the type of white I wanna be say, I'ma wake up and jump out of a fucking cloud today, nigga.
Honey is the only substance found on the planet whose chemical composition is very close to that of human blood. If you change a few things, it's almost like blood.
So, honey, it has different types of impacts on the system. Somebody is feeling, anemic. Anemia means on one level the blood has lost its iron, that means you lost your steel. Okay? You lost the strength in the body. You'll feel exhausted, simply exhausted for nothing. Because once the necessary iron is not there, your ability to carry oxygen through the body is less. That means your body, your heart, your brain, everything will be on a lower level of function because you don't have enough oxygen. So, to take care of this, one of the simple things is you consume a little bit of honey in warm water on a daily basis, and you will see slowly the RBC content will go up. If there's more oxygen in the blood, suddenly you feel a burst of energy, suddenly everything is active, the rejuvenation system in the body is going up, the dead cells are being replaced quickly. The level of inertia that you feel in the body is much lower, the level of inertia that you feel in your mind is much lower. So consuming honey will bring a certain balance to the circulatory system.
Honey is the only substance found on the planet whose chemical composition…
Now, this is the true definition of climate change over here, y'all. South Africa is facing a huge problem. This is what their roads look like, and it's only 3 weeks until spring for them, y'all. This is the main road that leads into South Africa, y'all. And as you can see over here, it is snowing heavy. And like I said, it's only 3 weeks until spring.
So guys, there's actually a problem in South Africa right now. As you can see, this is no other European or Western country, but Southern Africa, South Africa to be specific. A lot of people have been frustrated on the road, and this is a region called KwaZulu-Natal.
You've been hearing reports about snow in different parts of the country this morning. Here you go. Look at this. I'm in Newcastle, KZN right now. Since the early hours of this morning, it's been snowing pretty much consistently like this.
And the people in South Africa are not used to this type of weather because this happens on and off. In the last couple of years, this has been happening all the time. They've been stuck in traffic for 5 hours, y'all.
5 hours. We've been here for 5 hours since Izolo, and I think it's 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
this is
cold.
crazy. So yes, y'all, there's a lot of changes taking place on the planet.
Too
Y'all see
cold.
my channel. Y'all see what I'm putting
Cold,
taking place on the planet. Y'all see my channel. Y'all see what I'm putting out there.
Cold is like, hate it, you know?
So one of my supporters just tagged me in a video of a woman cleaning up trash, and she seen a decaying bird, right? But this decaying bird had a chip in it. Now I know you thinking what I'm thinking. What the fuck does a bird need a mother chip inside of it for? You know, I always thought birds was, natural. No form of electricity. Weird. But apparently I was wrong. Because if you hoist your eyes to this decaying bird, you will see some kind of technology is inside of it. And we all know the conspiracy of the birds aren't real. See, now seeing shit like this, I don't know what to believe. Aren't the birds real? Aren't the animals in nature real? Are we living inside of a matrix? Are we living inside of a Truman Show? And then this doesn't make it any better that certain people are using bird drones. And now, we can't trust the birds. Maybe I'm just not seeing what I'm seeing. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this RoboCop go-go.
It's official. Birds and drones.
No evidence. The people who actually reported his name were known for lying to get themselves out of trouble with the police. There's no DNA, but the investigators' DNA was on the knife. They want to execute this man in 2 days. This is Marcellus Williams. If you want to help him, text Marcellus to 97016. They will send you a petition that you can sign to help him. This is a reporter named Felicia. In her home, she was knifed 44 times. For 10 months, they couldn't find any evidence to help her until her husband put up a $10,000 reward. Now, in 1998, $10,000 is a lot of money. That's when Henry Cole called the police claiming that Williams confessed to the murder while they were in jail. Now that they have somebody's name, all they need is something that's going to make it stick. That's when they did a little investigation trying to find his ex-girlfriend, Laura Asaro. She was arrested for working. And you know police be down there. She told the police officers that she had information about her murder, but when the detectives tried to question her, she refused and admitted that she was just trying to get out of the arrest. But when she learned about that $10,000, she implicated that it was him. Williams' attorney contended that the two witnesses' stories changed throughout the investigation, often contradicting their earlier statements and the facts of the crime. Both died several years ago. Their relatives provided statements under oath reporting that both have extensive prior convictions and a history of drug use. They were known for providing police false information to benefit themselves. If 2 + 2 is 4 and 5 + 5 is 10, this is what the American justice system can pull up. Let's not talk about the fact that they destroyed evidence. That could have helped exonerate him. I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a police officer or an investigator, but this is not even making sense to me. But you know exactly why they did all them white jurors, right? And let's talk about the fact that her family don't even want him to have the death penalty. I'm gonna just leave this right here. 97016. Marcellus, text it. This whole system needs to start all over because they have failed badly. No evidence. The people who actually...
Before Michael Rubin's all-white party, the real all-white party was Diddy.
Hey, everybody know ain't no
If the family don't even want him to get executed, that's how you know he ain't really do it.
like a Diddy party, so yeah, that's what's up.
These started in the late 90s and continued on for a very long time. Now I'm going to show you an announcement of him at the party. He says at a certain hour the kids have to go home. But before I do that, take a look at all of these celebrities who attended these parties. I'm not saying the people who attended these parties are guilty of anything. I just want you to know how highly these parties were regarded. We are talking the highest names in every industry. What happens at these parties, I have no idea. You may have seen the clip of Keeping Up with the Kardashians where they talk about it a little bit, which is absolutely wild, but generally no phones were allowed, so good luck finding clips of the parties. But watch this clip.
The legendary white party, it's the real white party. And to all the kids have like an hour left. So get extra comfortable, kids, because after that, y'all gotta go. It's a wrap for y'all, because this thing turns into something that when y'all get older, y'all don't want to come to, okay? So, you know, let's just start to get our groove on a little bit. In an hour, we put the kids away, so.
Before Michael Rubin's all-white.
So Umar just said that Diddy is a distraction from the election. What if I told you they both distractions? That shit don't matter. When the fuck has voting ever mean anything when they spilled blood to set the laws? You still believing in the psyop, bruh. Y'all keep this shit going, man. Don't be mad at Diddy. Y'all the ones entertained by the shit. Umar got a point. But the politics is just as bad. You might as well be entertained by Diddy if you're entertained by politics. You might as well be there. Your consciousness is all surface level, nigga.
You were though.
Good stress.
It's all distraction.
Lactic acid. You putting the cells in an anaerobic state, but that's going to create this environment that's going to release that human growth hormone, so your physique is going to start to change. From your physique changing, it builds up your motivation and it builds up your confidence. So using stress to kill stress actually bring you to a relaxation state, a state of peace, and a state of motivation to keep you going. But you use stress to keep going too. A lot of people don't realize that motivation is stress. Every time I think about something that motivates me, it's a stressful thing that motivates me. I don't want my children to go hungry. That's stressful for me thinking about that. So I get a self-confidence and I'm motivated to keep going and keep working harder. I want to see my people healthy. I want to see my people dead and dying of disease. Thinking about that is stressful for me. But what I do, I get out here and I work every day and I make sure I see my patients and my clients to make sure that they getting rid of their anabolic, or what we'll call anaerobic, basically bacteria out of their body and getting oxygen in and getting phytonutrients and macronutrients in, for they won't be susceptible to what we call disease. So even motivation is fueled by stress. So stress is a very, very key ingredient that we all need to survive. It's just that if you don't know how to channel it or manage it, it can kill you. A gym, good stress, because you stress.
Boy, MJ, you look like a whole wood tip black and mild out this motherfucker. Damn. Whatever billionaire liquor you've been drinking, you need to put that shit down. You don't need to drink alcohol no motherfucking more. Motherfucker, boy, you like you got cirrhosis of the liver. You better stop doing that shit. You've been drinking like that since the motherfucking 80s and 90s, and it seems like you ain't stopped. Now, if your ass was a billionaire, you probably would have been long gone about this motherfucker already. But you probably got some high-paid doctors and shit, and they got your ass still here with us. Because your eyes are yellow as a motherfucker. You got piss yellow eyes, dog. And I'm talking about the dirty piss. I'm talking about the piss the motherfucker don't never drink water. And the way your eyes look, it look like you don't drink water either, motherfucker. You need to eat some watermelon. You need some electrolytes. You need it bad, dog. Nah, I don't really give a fuck about you like that. I do like your shoes, but you a fucked up individual. So, it is what it is, dog. Your ass is like a whole chocolate cigarello. A chocolate Dutch Philly. You motherfucker look like a... Oh, man.
Nah,
this shit crazy.
Him.
You like a TV dinner brownie out this motherfucker. They said a King Corso. I ain't never... This is different, dog.
That's good.
You like your motherfucking eyes glow in the dark. You look like Halloween. Black and orange. Something I don't even know what to say to your motherfucking ass. All I do know is this. You need to drink more than alcohol, dog.
True.
And the alcohol you drinking, you need to get a different alcohol. 'Cause that alcohol, damn, I don't want no parts of that shit. Peace. Boy.
I don't know if you guys heard about this, but apparently New York experienced some type of incident where this created a huge crack in the ground. This girl said the day prior she experienced some type of rumbling, some type of explosion, and then the very next day she goes out and then she sees this. And even in the people in the comments were talking about, oh, is that what was going on in New York? So I don't know what's going on, some underground stuff, y'all. What do y'all think?
I'm here with my girl to report some really intense, scary thing that's happened in downtown Manhattan. As you can see, there are all of these caution tapes up because there has been an earthquake and there's a slice in the middle of Lower Manhattan. I don't know if there was an earthquake or something about the tectonic plates shifting underneath the ground. I'm not a Scientologist, a meteorologist, or an earthquake-geologist.
So this is on Water Street in Fulton. I was looking in the comments and they said this is where the incident took place. And did y'all forget that this just took place in Southern California just last week, y'all? Look at this. And this right here could be done to the ramifications of the underground bunkers being demolished. Because as you know, they're all building bunkers. So can we get anyone from Manhattan, New York to confirm what is going on? Did y'all feel that? Please let us know down in the comments below. This is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during these interesting times. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. Let's get this.
Here come them fucking questions. How much is they paying you? How high are you in the air? Did you eat today, nigga? Cause I don't see no boo-boo nowhere, and I just shitted on my motherfucking self up there doing anything. So I'm trying to figure out just a few answers to a few questions, if you don't mind me asking. Here come them fucking questions. How much?
The moment that you take a poo in a new location is when you're comfortable in that location. But you're not comfortable before that. The reason I say that is because scientifically, dogs, to mark their territory and make themselves feel more powerful in their environment, more confident, they would take a in the grass. And you know when they like do the little rub thing with their feet? They go like this? Yeah. That's because they're marking their territory and they feel comfortable. Any location that you took in a dump in, after you've done it, even if it's in a public setting, you not feel more confident in that environment.
Yeah, the first time I took it in like school, I was like, I can do this again.
I think it's
but I
like
wouldn't want to.
You know in Minecraft where you set your respawn with a bed? It's like that. You take a dump and then boom, I claimed it. The moment
I don't know about that.
in a
I
new
can do
location.
that. Public, nah.
What? If you can't help me to eat something.
Okay, Speed.
Oh, you hungry?
Showing love to the people.
Nah, bro, he hungry, bro. He hungry.
This is so.
Yo.
Wilson and stuff like that.
You hungry, bro? Yo, I don't take drugs, bro, really, man. Nah, you don't even. All right, bro. What you want to eat?
So the footage just dropped a dog coming out of Makita cookies because the prosecutors brought it back up.
This is a snapshot of the film that was smuggled in 1991 out of a facility just south of Area 51. If I am truly in danger, that means that this film and this being is real. And God help me. But if I'm truly in danger and this being is real, that means the extraterrestrial program is also real. And I say, God help us all. It was a facility called S2 Alpha. S2 Alpha is the building on top of the ground. It's got administration. That's it. That is the entrance to the alien housing complex, S2 Alpha, S2 Annex. Folks, no one in ufology is going to bring you this. You go down that ramp, you turn to the left, the guard comes out, he hooks up an exhaust to your car, you go in and exchange badges. Now beneath S2 Alpha is the AHC, the Alien Housing Complex. This is what I was told. This is where extraterrestrials were held, were retained for Project Aquarius, which was the Alien Retention and Interrogation Program. That was the unofficial name of those in the program.
What's the hardest part about sleeping with a blonde woman?
You don't see things clearly.
Matching her husband's voice.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Bro.
That was a good
For
one.
some mysterious reason, in the past few years, there's been loads of videos of people who have come across a supposed giant. Now, just recently, a group of people were in Brazil, somewhere in São Tomé das Letras. They were touring the city, which is a city widely known for its mysteries and unexplained phenomena, when all of a sudden they come across what they believe to be a giant. This is what they saw. In the video, we can see what at first looks like a tall person using a blue t-shirt.
That's interesting.
Olha aqui embaixo o tamanho dos caras, ó. Olha o tamanho do pessoal.
And at first, I thought this could be an optical illusion, and I guess many internet users also thought that.
Nah, he is tall.
It's when they zoom in that it becomes quite clear that this is possibly not an optical illusion. If you take a look at the trees, they don't look too far from the person being recorded. And in a second video that they uploaded, you can clearly see this person walking side by side with other trees. And this person still looks as if it's 8 to 9 feet tall. Not only that, the group of people that were recording and everyone around him seemed to be completely creeped out by it.
3 quilômetros de distância.
After being uploaded, the video caught a lot of attention, and most people think that this is an optical illusion, and I think it could be. But still, most people do not know how to explain this. Not only that, São Tomé das Letras isn't a typical place. For instance, it's 30 miles away from the infamous Varginha UFO case, where a supposed alien was captured by the military. It's also known for the massive UFO sightings and magnetic anomalies, and also for being a supposed entrance to Agartha, an inner world that supposedly exists inside our planet. There are loads of stories of UFO sightings going into caves and never coming back, and also people who mysteriously vanish there, so I'm not too sure about this one. I want to know your take. For some mysterious reason in the past...
It's interesting. I don't know though. I don't know if that's real or not.
The Lucifer telescope, but underneath the Lucifer telescope,
What you see here. Ever since we heard about the second moon coming, look how the weather's been acting, y'all.
That's weird.
This is the time period we really need to wake up, yo. Remember when I told you that there's something cooking up? What if this is just some 10 years?
Like the ocean falling from the sky.
This is something way more than what we thought. Pete, hasn't never seen nothing like that in their life. Like, look at this, y'all. How could you explain something like that? That was crazy. We keep seeing these cotton clouds, like cotton ball clouds, that's what you call them. It's just really getting scattered, out of pocket.
Strange.
These things should not be happening, yo. Ever since I was a kid, I never seen anything like this in my life, yo. This is some next level shit. The clouds literally look like the ocean. And people just seeing this all over the place. This just keep popping up. And remember, I just showed y'all a picture of this, but this is some new shit. Can someone please explain and tell us what's going on?
You finna hit me with that wake up.
Natural herbicides. These critters are Penguin River crabs.
Yo.
Farmers introduced these crabs into their rice fields early in the growing season, just as the rice.
That is disgusting. I don't know what that is.
Because they play a key role in maintaining the health of the fields.
Put
As
it
the crabs
down.
grow, they consume pests and weeds, helping to protect the young rice plants. Additionally, their natural movement through the soil
They all look nasty.
promotes better rice growth. This creates a cleaner and richer environment for the rice plants to thrive in.
Nasty.
Crabs benefit from the nutrient-rich water.
I'm
This
just playing,
arrangement is
yo.
a win-win situation for the farmers. The rice plants grow stronger and healthier, and the crabs enjoy a perfect habitat. When the crabs reach the right size, it's time for harvest. Farmers have developed clever traps to catch the crabs with minimal effort. After being trapped, the crabs are sorted by size and quality, ensuring that only the best make it to market. This method not only provides natural pest control and soil aeration, but also yields a valuable secondary crop. What you
I bet some of y'all eating them. For real. How many of y'all gonna eat them crab?
I sat over there and I told y'all stop smoking that.
So there are UFO sightings all over the world right now. This one is in Gulfport, Mississippi. Look at that, y'all. You can see it oscillating between colors. Look at that, and it's rotating. Y'all see that?
It's high in the cloud. Look at that, man.
Look at that.
UFO, bro.
Look at that. You see how it's floating up there?
Bro, that's a UFO. It's hiding in the cloud.
Literally hiding in the clouds. What they told you in that movie? No, it's hiding in the clouds.
Look at that thing, bro. It's hiding in the clouds.
Look how it's turning. Literally what they told us in the Super Bowl commercials, y'all. They're here. Look.
That's a UFO, bro.
You see how it's, look, oscillating those colors? The triangle UFOs. One was just seen in Tampa as well, right? This is in Mississippi.
You sure said that. Well, I'm glad you called me. Look at that thing, bro. It's hiding in the clouds.
Again, literally showing y'all that it's hiding in the clouds. It's called the sky because they are in disguise. They're using cloaking technology. But yeah, man, all over the place right now, man. Y'all get ready. Something's going up. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I'm only raising awareness to interesting situations during these interesting times. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. Let's get this shift. Peace in. So there are UFO sightings all over the world right now. This one is in Gulfport, Mississippi.
Everybody can't listen to stuff like this. There's some people in this world that they gonna pass away believing in NASA, believing in space, believing that they eventually gonna go to Mars and stuff like that, and they never will. You feel me? Like, there's some people on this planet that gonna pass away believing in bullshit, and they ain't gonna never get it. This shit like Mission Impossible, like real shit. This shit like Mission Impossible. So with that being said, nigga, it's hard to wake up down here. It's hard. You feel me? Like, you ain't even gotta have 100,000 views and all that shit, bro. You can just have a couple thousand subscribers, and they still gonna attack you. Everybody can't listen to stuff like that.
Some girl coming on my post talking about, oh, where is part 2? I'm like, bitch. So I go to her page, I read her bio, it says she's 19. Little bitch. Some girl coming on my post talking about,
What?
Electric
Why
cars,
is he so
SF,
bad?
1906. Mind you, they just
Oh my
founded
God, bro.
SF and built it 100 years ago. Well, they ain't built nothing. They told you they founded it. You think this civilization was creating this shit, or was they just using a system that was already there? Like, look at that building right there. Look at that. The Eiffel Tower. Who you think built that? Ancient civilizations, man. For real. Advanced ancient civilizations. That's why they say we in a plastic era. They spent a whole 200 to 200 years destroying shit, bro. Look at the Bronx in the 60s. Why all them buildings was getting tore down, bro? Look up how many buildings were look at how many state capitals and post offices. Like, I want you to look at how that shit be looking, bro. What the fuck? Why do post offices look so damn crazy? Right in your face. Opera house. Certain shit just be like, damn, that's extreme. Theaters. A theater has to be that damn advanced? That couldn't be only used for theatrics. Y'all playing. But look at this pic, man. They got niggas fucked up, bro. Got us walking out the house looking at these plastic buildings you could put a throwaway society. Like, when you look at society now, you can literally tear it down and rebuild it in 10 years. You just make a new one. Like, that's why they can make a Dubai. That shit is bullshit. A bunch of plastic, synthetic material shit that can't last, bro. They ain't duplicated nothing like this ever. I'm starting to question who built that Golden Gate Bridge.
Alright, y'all. That is gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Got something from it. Got a little laughing, as always. To peace, abundance, prosperity, and good health your way. Till next time, see you guys in the next upload. Peace.